Viewer beware. Living in America, eye to eye, hand to hand. Hello and welcome back, my Redbox Plus subscribers. Remember that one? To Viewer Beware, it's the only show where we go over each and every episode of the original Goosebumps TV series. And tonight is a special episode because we're going over The House of No Return. And this is a special episode because it's the very, very first short story published in Tales to Give You Goosebumps. Similar to Don't Wake Mummy, that was in even more Tales to Give You Goosebumps. I'm hearing in the booth that we have a clip. Can we toss it to that?
Hey, it's your mummy.
And that's about the gist of it. Other than that, there's not really any similarities between the two episodes.
Then why show the clip?
It's provocative. It gets attention. You know, that's why look, just watch this. That's a good one. See?
I think you're just wasting time.
Well, anyway, House of No Return gives us to our roots of children's horror, which is a creepy, possibly haunted house. And we've kind of seen that in our recent episodes, but it's kind of second fiddle to, you know, invisible boys and zombies and robots and vampires. But no, tonight, the creepy house is the main draw. It's about 3 kids that pull a prank that goes horribly wrong. Now, I know we have seen that before, but have we... hold on. This is really hard to do with one hand. Have we seen it with a ghostly $10 robbery? I don't think so. So with that, let's enter the House of No Return.
How long has he been in there?
Exactly 10 minutes and 31 seconds.
I have to admit, he's got guts.
Our story starts with Danger Incorporated, Robbie, Nathan, and Lori initiating a new member. Danger Incorporated has to have all of its members stay alone in the House of No Return for 1 hour. But after the newest initiate hits the 10-minute mark, he can't take it anymore.
It touched me! It touched my face!
Oh, I knew he wouldn't make it.
They never do.
After the cowardly kid freaks out about a face touch, the rest of the members are considering their other options for expanding the corporation. What makes them dangerous? We don't know. What makes them a corporation? No clue.
Oh, great.
Would you hurry up?
I'm coming!
Let's get out of here.
Anyway, we cut to the new kid Chris being encouraged by his mom to make friends. But Chris was trained in the art of the deal.
Will you make me a cheeseburger when I get back?
Okay.
With bacon?
Always making deals.
Come on, Mom, with bacon.
Okay. With bacon.
As Chris takes a stroll, he accidentally catches the eye of Danger Incorporated, who immediately make plans for him to join, even though he's clearly not the type.
It's a club for brave people.
Oh, well, I'm not very brave.
You like horror movies, don't you?
No, actually, I cover my eyes during the scary parts.
Yeah, I'm scared of movies, what of it? Before we know it, the kids shove Chris to the House of No Return and give him all the quick details.
He built this house for her. Their dream house. A place to raise their child.
But he made a mistake in the construction of the house. Their child broke through a weak spot in the floor.
And fell to her death.
But even after the sweet story, Chris still isn't enticed to try, and incidentally reveals that the 3 members of Danger Incorporated haven't even been in the house. Perhaps they are setting the bar too high, because Chris has no problems backing out. Later that night, at the Danger Inc. meeting, the 3 members are stewing over Chris turning them down and plot some revenge. Robbie calls Chris and invites him to hang out at the mall, which Chris agrees, even if he still doesn't like the kids that much.
I'm gonna walk over to Robbie's.
Chris,
Yeah, Mom.
they're nice kids.
Yeah, they're alright. I don't think they're too smart, but they're okay. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
The kids take a shortcut to the mall that just so happens to go right through the House of No Return, which Chris tries to avoid. So Danger Incorporated pranks Chris by locking him in the house, and his heartbeat is going through the roof. It doesn't take long before he flips and tries to beg at the door. Chris tries his best to keep calm in his hour-long prison sentence, but still feels another presence in the home with him. So maybe the ghosts aren't so bad. I mean, they clean up after themselves.
Beware the house of no return.
Okay, maybe they are bad.
Don't be afraid, dear child. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming for you.
Okay, maybe Chris should definitely smash a window or something. He runs to the door but finds it boarded up with the ghost descending on him. We cut to Danger Incorporated outside as the hour runs up. The three try to open the door but have to bust it open as it's been boarded.
Hey, check this out.
Why would Chris board up the door?
Maybe he didn't.
What is that supposed to mean?
After walking into Danger, the corporation can't seem to find Chris anywhere, and assume he's just pranking them as payback. As the three kids keep hunting, they eventually encounter the ghostly voices. The kids find themselves completely locked in as the ghosts finally make their appearance and reveal what happened to Chris.
Where's Chris?
He left.
Left?
Out the back door. We didn't want him to leave, did we?
Oh no, we wanted him to stay. We love children.
But he made a deal with us.
A deal? What kind of a deal?
A very good deal. A real bargain, oh yes.
Can we make a deal?
Oh, you could never make the kind of deal he made. Very pleasing to my wife.
What kind of a bargain was it?
He promised that if we let him go, 3 children would take his place.
3 for 1 trade. 3 children.
And you know how much we love children.
Now we have 3 more.
He promised you'd come, and here you are, right on schedule.
What are you gonna do to us?
Are you gonna let us go?
Let you go? We can't let you go. We're a family now.
We love you.
And we're going to love you. Forever.
Forever.
You know, Coors Light and denim jackets just feels right. So anyway, Stone Cold Chris coming through in the clutch with the deal of a lifetime. The kids pranked him, so he essentially just killed them.
That's the art of the deal, baby.
Hard to believe it's in a kid's show, but you might think, hey, maybe it's different in the story. Not really. You know, since it's a short story, pretty much everything on the page was adapted to the small screen. And they even added more scenes with Chris and his mom establishing his deal-making abilities, and with the kids explaining the backstory of the house. So, if anything, there's more scenes here. The most significant change that they did make, though, is that instead of inviting Chris out to the mall, in the story, the kids invite Chris out trick-or-treating. See where I'm going here? And then they go to the house of no return and just kind of push him in. And the Halloween theming would have just set this over the top. It would have been a staple in my household. Every Halloween, we gotta watch House of No Return, because that's the power of Halloween, baby.
Heard that?
Word. Anyway, I love the twist of this story with Chris just kind of snaking his way out of danger. His whole character is just kind of calm, cool, and collected, which I'm not exactly sure how much of that was portrayed correctly by the actor. He was kind of mostly deadpan in his delivery, which is really weird because in You Can't Scare Me, when he played Hat, he had a lot more emotion in his character. Check this out.
You look great. Find more mud? Eddie?
See, he looked like he was trying. You know, he was putting something out there. And maybe the direction for Chris was to, you know, keep it nonchalant, keep it cool, but it didn't work very well for me. But I guess it doesn't matter much because Danger Incorporated was kind of the bigger factor here. And those kids are great. But with all that said, I am going to be giving House of No Return 4 bumps out of 5. check it out. And always brush up on your deal-making abilities. You never know when a group of kids is going to bully you into having to murder them via ghost. So it's more manslaughter, like a phantom manslaughter, which sounds badass. So hopefully that happens to you someday. Until then, I'll see you next time on Viewer Beware.
Beware the house of no return.